opening day for our teams, and it's a user versus user match, so we're just gonna watch the game. We got the Kings and the Trailblazers. Let me give you a quick rundown of the teams. This team is stacked. Let me be honest here. This team is stacked. AD goes to Sacramento after spending 2 years in LA. Got fed up with it. Goes to Sacramento to join up with Paul George. This team is very, very interesting. And then we added Domantas Sabonis as another piece. The Kings already had him on the team, so we just kind of kept them. And then obviously De'Aaron Fox. And then after that, our team is not very good. That's just these guys. Sabonis, Fox, George Davis. Is this the rotation we're rolling with? I don't know if I want to put Josh Jackson in the starting lineup, but I think we're gonna have to roll with it just for right now. I could put Jeremy Lamb in there, but we'll see. And then the Trailblazers. Wow. Damian Lillard is back. Picked up Brandon Ingram, and yeah, pretty much it really. This team's already kind of stacked. Think about it. Like, look at this. You got Anthony Simmons, Yusuf Nurkic, Desmond Bane, Brandon Ingram, and Dame. Hopefully, Ingram and Damian can give us a little dynamic duo with these two guys. Anyways, let's get started here. I think. Oh wait, who's home? Oh, the Trailblazers are home. Okay. Trailblazers are home. So we'll lock the purples and the white. Perfect. Alright. So yeah, like I said, we're just gonna watch this game. See who wins. Unfortunately, someone's gonna lose, so we're gonna. No matter the outcome of this game, we're gonna end up go 7-1 in our first day of games. That's pretty good. I mean, 7-1 is pretty good. Had a couple, like 2 nail biters, 2 games that were like within 10 points. So like not nail biters. We didn't have any nail biters. We had 2 close-ish games at 10 points, kind of separated them, and the rest were blowouts.
City, Portland, Oregon, the site for the Kings. The burst and speed of De'Aaron Fox, nearly unmatched. The mission clearly in focus. To be ready to go as they anticipate action at Moda Center. Kings, Blazers on 2K Sports.
Competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. When it stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, great to hear from you. And Anthony Davis.
I can't wait to play with these teams. These teams are going to be so much fun to play with. But I got to watch today.
But don't expect him to
see how these guys perform together as a team.
He said, if I play to my potential, then those just happen.
That should be fun. We'll see.
Anchoring our defense, staying healthy.
We'll probably these teams will probably meet each other in the Western Conference semifinals in the playoffs or finals or first round. Who knows, really? We don't know how the season will go, but yeah, we'll see.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard.
I'm super excited for this series. It's so fun. First games were a success, so this one's just kind of a fun game to watch. So we'll see.
Anthony Davis is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Paul George. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. And for Portland, Brandon Ingram's out there with Justice Winslow. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Damian
I'm thinking of adding one more person
to
the
in at the 2 spot.
to the Trailblazers and trade deadline. But let me know if y'all want to see that.
Question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year.
If y'all want to see some moves in the trade deadline. Alright, should be a fun watch here.
Teams that have help on that side.
See who wins. Yeah, Dame. I'm not gonna comment. Let's watch. Oh, AD with the
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
I want to see Brandon Ingram and Damian Lillard play together.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop.
You're Paul George,
and he didn't
man.
ignore it. And now his aggression
Oh, De'Aaron.
on the court pays off with points.
Getting started for the Kings.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide
Is
open.
blue their secondary color? I might want to change that
Much
because
faster help than that.
that just does not look good.
Down low. And here's Winslow. Over Jackson. Winslow's shot is off. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Kings. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now Fox. Outside, George. A shot, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot.
Oh.
It's going to go on
Big
De'Aaron
Dame.
Fox.
The outstanding quickness of Lillard. It keeps the D on their
Try to
heels.
speed it up for y'all.
Excels at drawing the foul on these drives.
So you're not going to be sitting here for an hour watching CPU play.
Games. The list: Wilt, Jordan, Kobe, Elgin Baylor, James Harden, Damian Lillard.
Now here's Jackson.
It's the bonus. Trying to work on
Outside,
nursery.
Sabonis.
Yeah.
Jackson finds George. Sabonis trying to get open. The shot by George, no good.
And you think of those.
Is it Ingram? Oh, Ingram's got a lane. Look at the Trailblazers starting off hard.
Than Lillard.
Certain players inspire appropriate fear. When he hits half court, he's within range.
Here's Fox. The Blazers getting the bucket. Red ball moving here by the Kings. Here's
Hit AD,
Davis.
trying to baby him.
Outside for George.
Paul George is wide open. Oh my
Sacramento
god.
again missing.
How do you miss that?
Ingram against Davis. 16 feet away.
Why would you
And
pull
Davis
up?
pulls it
You have the
down.
lane wide open.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now, here's Fox. Back to Davis. Fox looking it over.
I don't want
Now,
to.
Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him. We know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his.
I'll try to change their
squad
color
win
to
the
purple because
postseason.
that's kind of bugging me.
And
That
not
blue.
only that, he wants a chance to win titles. I really enjoyed watching De'Aaron Fox blossom into a leader over the first few seasons in the league.
All that comes with confidence. He has emerged as a star player.
That's in. Yep,
He's
damn.
become more
Splash.
and more assertive as a teammate. That's
I just think that's going in.
He's a player you can build.
Trailblazers handed it to the
here's
big
George.
three right here in Sacramento.
After Damian
Well,
Lillard was able
the
to
Blazers
get the
had
free
their
throw.
big two
That misses,
themselves.
and
Big
he's
three,
0
honestly,
for
with
4.
Nurkic.
And typically he has
So here's the better
touch
big
to
three.
finish
We'll
when he's
see.
in tight,
Now there's
but not
Nurkic.
sure on that possession.
Right now, let's look at the Trailblazers. Big three is better.
The touch Nurkic has inside. I mean, I love seeing him be aggressive and look to get his shot from there.
Inside. And
There
Sabonis
goes
the bucket
Sabonis.
on the assist by Fox.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Lillard with it. He's got 5.
Oh, shoot.
It's good
Damn,
for a second
Lillard,
make.
dude.
He's
Whoa.
made 2 of 3 so far.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Dame Lillard could be looking at a 30-40 point game here.
Now, here is George. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Flash.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Bean passes to Lillard. For the 3.
No way.
The rebound by Paul George.
He was off
And with
balance.
Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it
Look at
makes.
De'Aaron
He
Fox.
just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Like
Here's
Nurkic.
Good. Great play by
Nurkic is a
Lillard to
menace
set
in
it
the
up.
paint.
Physical player with a large frame. Nurkic receiving
not wanna
and
face
driving
him.
for the contact.
Fox against Lillard. Fox passes to Davis. And they double up Davis to the middle. Here's
Wide open.
Jackson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Jackson against Ingram. Here's Lillard. He's got 7. Back to Ingram.
What is Ingram doing, though?
It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. The Kings trail by 3. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Love the time.
Finally, Anthony Davis with some points.
He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down the alley.
Bain
good.
passes to Lillard.
Let's let Dame shoot it. That works, too. Oh, no.
And it's off the back rim.
Gets the
No
bonus
good.
with the boards.
Kings have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's
Up
Davis.
to AD. Oh
And
my,
it's Davis
AD
with
is
the jam.
cooking.
Nice awareness from George. He just reads the D and makes a clever pass to an open teammate.
And the first time out of the
Timeout,
game called
Trailblazers.
here for the Trailblazers.
And this, the second season
Started off
of
hot,
Anthony
but
Davis's
Kings came
5-year,
back strong.
$190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Anthony Davis. Dante DiVincenzo
Look at that dodge.
checked in for Josh
Good
Jackson.
lay,
And
Simmons.
Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism,
Look
a
at
lot of
DiVincenzo.
strength on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the
DiVincenzo.
same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help. Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Here's Simons, defended by
Get in there,
DiVincenzo.
Simons. Oh,
And it's Simons missing. And it's Sacramento.
call him Simmons. I guess it's Simons, I
They're
guess.
on a 14-6 run. DiVincenzo passes to
Come on,
George.
Paul. And
Gets
one.
the bucket anyway, so a
Paul
three-point play chance
George.
for him.
Yeah, they're going
Let's
to have
go.
a nice little run here.
For Sacramento, they have looked
So we
good at
need
the
to
line
see.
tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And as a group, they shot
They took Dame
75%
out.
from the line last season.
And the Kings took AD
And
out.
here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. Here's Eubanks. Floats one up. He lays it
Oh,
in.
look at Eubanks, yo.
He knew
What
what
a
he
goat.
wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The Kings have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Ingles against DiVincenzo. On the wing, George. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Joe Ingles. There's Joe Ingles on this team.
There's the
Kind of
pass to
funny.
Eubanks.
Why are we saying it's great for Joe Ingles?
And here is
Okay.
Ingles. Still
Hey, yeah, Eubanks, let's go.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical.
See how our boys come back from
And
this.
so
That's the
here's
Kings.
Sacramento.
So this is the next possession.
Mitchell outside. Right side, George. Yep, it counts. George has got 7 points.
And that boy Paul.
And that's a staple of George's offensive game. His mid-range J continues to just torch defenses night in and night out.
Here's Eubanks. And the rejection by Holmes. Here's George. The shot comes up.
Paul.
Defensively by Ingles.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
What are we doing,
And
dude?
Simon's
Let me get
missing.
shot.
The Kings leading.
Come on, Mitchell. Oh, look at Mitchell. Oh, why would you? Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. I was like, why are we shooting that? I went in. I was like, shoot.
From beyond the arc
What's
so
that?
far in the game. Right wing.
Damn to Ingles.
Now Ingles to the paint. Here's
It's
Eubanks.
inside. Eubanks delay, dude. How about these guys off the bench?
The defense not putting up
Let's go with the
any
bench
fight
or scoring, baby.
inside. They've
Come on.
allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And he comes
Oh,
up
Mitchell with the
deuce.
wide
And
open
they've
line.
repeatedly probed inside.
Good way.
in the
How
first
about the
half,
Kings
guys,
coming
and
back
it's
after a
paid off.
first minute? I mean, a 2-minute deficit.
Passes to Eubanks.
The deficit, they come back and take the lead by 4 right now. It could be even more. If that doesn't go in,
Off to a
oh,
good
and
start
the board
as he
done.
gets his first shot attempt.
I don't know what's
2-point
happening
lead.
defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down against Mitchell. Outside, George.
Ball. Oh, he can't make a shot right now, dude.
The defense is
You know,
doing a good job
this would be a
of
big
forcing
win for
him
the
to
Kings on the
tough
road,
shots.
you know. 2 big threes going at each other. Portland trying to,
Here's
you know,
Simons.
get back. Trying to get a championship with Dame. Oh, look at Simons. Simons! Oh, alright. That's a pretty solid first quarter.
of play.
Not many turnovers at all. That's what I'm most proud of. So,
And will return shortly.
let's see how our guys do after this quarter, the second quarter. I gotta change that blue on the Kings, bro. That blue is just so bad. You gotta make that purple.
Now with the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to play off the ball. He explained how that helps him get open.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive possession is get over the first screen. You know, the energy is up, they're interested, and usually at about 12 seconds they're a little tired. The interest goes down.
Damian Lillard
Well said, Dame.
accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to Dame time.
And
Whole
if you're
new
just
group
tuning
out
in, it's
there.
been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Kings are
Zero
doing, guys,
stutters out there
what
for
are your
both
thoughts?
teams, I think.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every
Good block.
opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams. They did it very well.
Little out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And guys, that is locked.
Eubanks, look at Eubanks off the bench for the Trailblazers. Giving them some life.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Mitchell.
Chenza, Mitchell.
6 to shoot. tipped away.
Good hands.
Jacks up a three.
Oh,
No good. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Hey, Joe Ingles,
First
man.
opportunity here in their inaugural game of the season to go up against Sacramento.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
And for the Kings, their shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And now
Look at Mitchell cooking.
Here in the second quarter. Good work defensively.
Put
by
the starters
Ingles.
in, bro.
Done with it. Takes it inside. Can't connect from the right block. Outside layup.
These two bench teams are just, it's just not it. Thank you. Put some starters back in.
Lamb passes to Holmes. Eubanks grabs the miss. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And here is Dunn. Here's Ingles. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Trailblazers.
Timeout, Kings.
What unselfishness from the
Bro,
young guard.
Eubanks is kind of popping off. I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of carrying.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
So Portland ends up going
Look
with
at
the new
80.
group. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Rashawn
Look at
Holmes.
Sabonis. Look at
Anthony
that.
Davis comes in for
Good
Trey
luck.
Lyles. Jackson, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Fox in for Mitchell. Here's Bain.
Here, Brandon Ingram.
Basket by De'Aaron Fox. And it's Ingram missing. Jackson against Lillard. Lamb passes to Sabonis. Over Ingram.
Good defense.
Sabonis.
Look at AD.
No good.
Oh, I almost took the offensive
The
board.
Trailblazers have gone only
That would have been
2 of 7 from the
clutch.
field since
Justice
the
comes
second quarter
away.
got underway. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up
Okay.
with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin.
I'm not
Paul
gonna
George
complain.
has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. The
Boards.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Lillard
Dame time splash.
going around.
Nope.
Off target from three-point
Sabonis
range.
with the board.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Portland leading. Passes it to Bain. He dishes it to Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open.
Good board. Go
Second
up.
chance effort. No good on that
Oh,
one.
well, yeah,
Great D
AD
that
on
time
you.
from Davis. And for
Just
Sacramento,
menacing,
they're
listening
shooting
there.
pretty well at 46% from the floor. Fox passes to Sabonis, and he gets it to go. Sabonis has
That
got
was
the
Fox.
game tied up here for the
Or
Kings.
Sabonis.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes. And
Oh, look at Dan wide open.
Here's Lillard. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Now we're starting to make some baskets, both teams. Let's go.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
These teams are pretty even, I'm not gonna lie.
Fox finds Lamb. Pass to Davis. And he banks
Good
in the
lay.
layup. He has 6.
The defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Timeout by the Trailblazers again? Dang. They really want to talk it over.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball.
Oh,
Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
that's Brandon Ingram.
On the draw. You got to understand that Ingram is comfortable firing as soon as he catches passes.
Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. And they double up Davis. Now Fox. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut to just one on the basket from Davis.
Let the big man eat. Get Davis the rock in this area, and he'll take care of this.
Here's Bain, guarded by Fox. Bain passes to Lillard.
Oh, come on, Dan. Good time. But AD has takeover.
Here's Winslow.
That could be wraps.
Goes back up.
Winslow.
Defense there from Jackson.
And I feel like Josh Jackson is proof that the right mindset can go a long way for a player who wants to improve himself.
Oh, yeah, Greg, I think he took criticism about his game to heart and looked for ways to grow. Then he put in the work, and now he's performing at a higher level because of it.
Lamb. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Look at Jeremy Lamb.
Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
The work Lamb has put into this part of his game is evident. Getting better at sniping from deep.
Now, here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. Yep.
Oh boy, Nurkic.
And it's 6 points for Nurkic.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Fox passes to Davis. Jackson has the open look. Another 3 for Sacramento.
On offense,
Jackson, man.
keeps his head up and maintains awareness.
Sacramento, a little
That's
3-point
how he
lead.
spots a wide open man.
The second quarter comes to an end. They're winding down.
Fox against Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Oh boy, Dan.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Jumps up.
Transition. Slams it down. Look at Bain.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead.
This game is so even.
Already.
These teams are like right there neck to neck the whole game.
Lillard. Fox, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Nurkic finds Lillard. Here's Bain, defended by Sabonis.
And you know, with how skilled he is offensively, Sabonis at 6'11", not known as a shot blocker, but uses his height there on the rejection.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Justice Winslow. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Simons in for Bain. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Paul George comes in for Josh Jackson. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And he could not get that one to go.
AD with the foul 3-pointer.
For 2.
It's pretty fun, actually.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. The Kings making a switch here. Isles checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball.
A minute left in this first half. Say it's a very even game. Very even teams. Oh my god. Dame's just got crossed.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
Here's Eubanks. He's got 8.
Look at that. You could have shot that.
From 15 feet away, it's hauled in by the Kings.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus
Come on, Paul.
Back to George.
That's
From
easy.
10 feet out, he scores for only his 3rd time tonight. Now 3 for 10.
Dude, Paul's kind of lucky
And
selling.
this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out
AD's kind of
how to
carrying.
capitalize.
De'Aaron Fox is honestly carrying the Kings. Whoever would have
11
thought?
points in the game.
No way that goes in.
Rebound by
Why would you
Mitchell.
even shoot
He is
that?
in a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
George, no good.
Good board. Go court.
Here's Simons. Lillard outside. 3-pointer. And he's good on the
Flash.
Lillard's
That
got
is
14 points for the
disgusting.
game.
His three-point shooting is an important
Paul
part of
George.
this game. Lillard has to hit
Alright,
that
so
shot
it's a
right.
1-point lead for the
And some good
Trailblazers.
action through the first 2 quarters as we reach
They head to halftime.
Trailblazers lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
Alright, here we
It's
go.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Oh, the halftime show.
The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
Almost 14. It's pretty good.
And as we get to this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
See who
And
wins
if
this
you're
game.
just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been
So I
fairly
don't
even
really
so
care
far.
who wins,
All
as long as it was a
fueled
good
up and
game.
ready to go. Let's
And
reset the
competitive
lineups
and even,
courtesy
and I'm
of
happy
Gatorade
with it,
for the
because
second half of basketball.
after all, these are the two
On the
teams.
court
These are
right
two
now
teams
for the
that I control.
Kings.
So
Fox is out
just
there.
looking for a
Fox
close
short.
game.
And there's Davis. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And Fox gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lillard against Fox. Floats one. And Davis sends it back.
Anthony Davis.
Outstanding
What a
at
mess.
using his wingspan to erase shots. But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Outside, Fox. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Sabonis against Winslow. He can't hit that time.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Outside Jackson.
I need to see some more buckets. Oh
No
my
good on the
god.
3.
Gotta see some buckets, man. Come on.
That's That's a bad sign, if you ask me. They've got a can't-miss play. Now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Here's Bain.
Come on, Bain.
Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Fox against Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
It's good. Lillard's got 16.
Love seeing Lillard work it in close. I mean, he has the skills to convert at a high rate. Yeah, whether it's on the court or in the booth, they literally face the fire they compete. And watch what you say. Let's keep those receipts.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And there have always been those opponents, Chris, you don't want to fire up. I think Lillard is in that category, right?
They say don't poke the bear. Game's not the loudest, but you will answer.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Now here's Ingram. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Nurkic. That's good. It's Ingram with the assist. That's now 8 points for Nurkic.
And at 280 pounds, I mean, Nurkic is difficult to deter, even when you hit him. I mean, he's just so strong.
Here's George. He's got 9, and it's George finishing it off.
RP Desmond Bain.
One step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
Look how close this game has been in. 14 lead teams and 11 ties. Like, that is exactly what you want.
And the call will be against Sabonis.
For you, this is easy.
That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance?
Keep on showing that block.
Mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now, here's Dunn. A floater.
Using every inch of those long arms to tee up his opponent. Sabonis carries a lot of defensive versatility.
Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Sabonis, the pass to Davis. Second shot opportunity, and the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's a little loose ball foul.
Here's Fox. 12 points for him. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's George. They get it back.
Good board, AD. Oh my lord.
Get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. There's Winslow. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's Jackson on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists in the game. Dunn passes to Ingram. He loses from 15. And that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Ingram, he's shown some flashes, but now it's about being consistent. I mean, he has all the talent needed to be a star in this league.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Sacramento.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Sacramento. Both free throws good for Ingram. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Right side Sabonis. Back to Fox. Left side Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Lamb. Here's Sabonis.
The board.
Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Sabonis has got 7 points in the game.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
The pass to Ingram. Portland moving the ball around. And here's Winslow. Pass to Dunn. Got a piece of it. Paul George with the steal. Driving inside. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dunn kicks to Ingram. Passes it to Eubanks. That one falls. Eubanks got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram?
Dude, Eubanks is like the best bench player. He's playing so good this time.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with.
I'm just gonna stop talking, bro.
A different look now for Portland. Little, he's checked in for Winslow. Joe Ingles comes in for Bain. And it's Simons in for Chris Dunn. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Anthony Davis. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
For the lead, he can't get that one. George with the defensive effort. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. He says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. And they take the lead. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guard skills. Ingram confident with the ball in his hands.
Mitchell with it. He's got 5. Pass to George. And so Sacramento again turning it over. Portland leading. Here's Simons. The pass to Ingles. Simons, the pass to Little. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. Excellent D there from George. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Trailblazers shooting 43% from the field. Ingles dishes to Ingram. Over George. No good off the back of the rim. The Kings shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside for George. To end the drought. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, with their needing to fight from behind.
Goes up on the high post. Drained for 2 points. And that's 15 points for Brandon Ingram.
You got to play up on Ingram, especially when he's looking to shoot from the mid-range area.
Now, here's Holmes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Nasir Little picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Look, from mid-range, they've been deadly all day. It's really opened things up for them at the other end of the floor.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball. We've seen that tonight as well.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 16. Oh, good with the triple.
And it's only a matter of time until this three-point shot comes back to him. He knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
A tight game here in Portland. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Sacramento grabs the miss. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Mitchell passes to Holmes. For the tie. Almost, but it rolls out. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Simons. Into the lane. Shoots from 12. Again the miss by Lillard. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And that one released in time, but no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Portland out in front. They're up by 2. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Here now, a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace, get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Nurkic is out there with Little. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
3-point range for his days at Duke. Ingram shoots with range.
Passes it to Davis. Over Little. Little with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 5. 3-pointers. Simons. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
And now Sacramento on the break. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Trying to break that. Oh, the power on that. Pruden.
It's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his
sleeve. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now, here's Mitchell. Over Little. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Trailblazers making a switch here. Baines checked in. Fox, he's checked in for Sacramento. Clock at 6. Here's the step back. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Portland. Dunn comes in for Anthony Simons. And a change for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Rashad Holmes. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Winslow. Nurkic in the post, guarded by Jackson. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Mitchell with it. Lillard picks him up, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Davis. Takes a three. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bain, covered by Mitchell. Bain with the bucket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Davis. Shoots over Winslow, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Yeah, there's so many levels to Davis's offensive game, and the mid-range happens to be one of them.
Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that one.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Driving the lane, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Can't give any lane to the basket. Once Lillard sees it, he jumps all over.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Davis against Winslow. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. The offensive rebound. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Trailblazers leading by 9. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That free throw, no good. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up those playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Now here's Winslow, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Fox against Lillard. The pass to Bain. Back to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Knocked loose, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now, here's George. Tight defense on him. Outside, Fox. And here's George. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Now here's Winslow. Cloak loose. Nurkic. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Jackson kicks to George. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Winslow's shot is off.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
And it'll go.
Timeout.
And the Blazer lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Paul George. Now a timeout called by Portland. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He said this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Okay, David, thanks.
Continuing to pour it on. Ingram's found a groove.
George looking around. Count it from 12. Portland leading by 5. Here's Bain. That shot is off. Nice D from Sabonis. Fox against Lillard. Fox, no good. But Trailblazers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Passes to Bain. Sabonis grabs the board. The Kings trail by 5. George finds Fox. Now Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls. I mean, we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Ingram passes to Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Now, Lillard isn't afraid to get physical. In fact, he embraces any chance he can to get foul shots out.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 6. Loads it up for Davis. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, trustworthy in these types of situations. Give Davis the block.
Now here's Ingram. Shot from the wing. Tries to save it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last. The Kings trail by 4. To the inside. Here's Fox. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 7th assist here tonight.
All right, here we go. 2 minutes left. 2-point game.
Lillard dishes to Ingram.
Ingram with the ball.
1:53 left to play in the final.
Dame's got 24. Pretty solid season opener for him. Oh, he got packed. Dame. Nope. Sacramento a chance to tie or take the lead. Paul George. Oh, he gets it back. Look at AD.
Davis down low.
Maybe go up. Oh, not now. Oh my. That is just tragic. They're trying to clamp up Damian. This will be a huge win for whoever gets it for their season. That's an awful shot. Yet again, Kings have a chance to tie or take the lead. At the Paul George. Gets it to go. Tie game. Kings have been on a 13-4 run in the last 6 minutes. The Blazers have gone cold. In a very low scoring game. There we go. Dame with the ball. Kick to the right. Open lane. And Dame slams it down. We knew the ball was going to be in his hands. Alright, see what the Kings can do. Will they take the lead or tie it up or just lose? You never know. give it the Paul George. Open three.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
He sinks it. Oh my. Kings have taken the lead with the Paul George 3. The comeback for the Kings is back. Dame sinks the little floater jumper there. Back to a 1-point lead for the Trailblazers. Paul George. He's calling an ISO. Oh shoot, he's got an ISO on Bane. Oh, that's right by him. Pulls up. Oh, Paul George, a mid-range jumper. And that gives the Kings the lead. Wow. Paul George has just flipped a different switch here in this fourth quarter. Wow. Now, no shot clock. They can get the last shot here. Dame, never mind, goes for the... Oh, he misses it! Oh, no. Dame misses the layup. They could have settled for the last shot and get a better shot than that, but wow. Big free throws for De'Aaron Fox. He sinks the first one. Can he get the next one? That is clutch. A 3-point lead for the Kings. In a game where we thought the Trailblazers had it in the bag in the early stages of the fourth quarter, the Kings have made a huge comeback as Dame pulls up and he sinks it. Game's not over yet, but the Trailblazers had a 7-point lead early in the fourth quarter and they blow it as the Kings can De'Aaron Fox make these next two free. Oh, he misses! Oh my! He misses both! Give the Dame. Dame. Oh no. He lobs it up and he slams it in! Desmond Bane! Wow, what a play! Damian Lillard coming up clutch with the lob to Desmond Bane, and the Trailblazers have a 1-point lead with a second left. Are you kidding me? What a game. Oh my. They're going to give it to Paul George. Paul George for the win! Oh. And the Kings' comeback attempt falls just short as Damian Lillard with some comeback heroics, down by 1 with 7 seconds left, throws the lob to Desmond Bane, and the Trailblazers will win the first game of the season. Wow. What a game. Holy. Paul George played a great fourth quarter. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough.
Thanks very much. Dame, how much do you challenge yourself to provide that scoring to get this team over the hump?
I mean, coming into the game, I know I'm going to get a lot of attention. Team's trying to stop me, so I let it come to me. And, you know, nobody has ever won a game in the first half. It gets done in the second half, so that's when I come on and try to get it done.
That is when the stars shine the brightest, and you were shining out there tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview.
Dame with 30 points. That's still a great game, though. These two teams are so even. But it is a win for the Trailblazers as they improve to 1-0. The Kings go to 0-1. What a game. What a comeback by the Kings, and then Dame. 30 points on, how was his field goal percentage? I'll show it there. No, that sucks. He was sub 27 for field goals. But Brandon Ingram also 20 points. So this combination combined for 50 of the 86 points. That's a dynamic duo right there. Nurkic with 10. Eubanks off the bench with 10. Bane with that clutch dunk at the end. Simone's with 4. Wow, what a game. What a game. Now for the Kings, Paul George turned it on in the second half. He had 24 points. Good effort for him. De'Aaron Fox was 16. That's what we like to see. Anthony Davis struggled today. He just, I don't know, man. 15 points. We need more from him. Paul George kind of carried. Josh Jackson starting, got 7. Sabonis was 7. We need more from him as well. DiVincenzo was 6 off the bench. So yeah, overall just an interesting game. No injuries, which is good. So we go 7-1 in the opening day. I meant. I mean, we were bound. We had to lose one game, you know. But anyways, I'll just scroll through these games right quick so y'all can see the results. But yeah, as we head on to, I don't think, do we have any games this day? Yeah, no. So October 22nd, we have 4 games. Alright, so yeah. But well, so I'll show you all the schedule, how we're gonna play games and when we're gonna sim games and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Peace.